solving simultaneous quadratic and linear equations. Now we are going to solve a linear equation and a quadratic equation. So the first question, y equal to x squared and x plus y equal to 6. We are given with two equations. One is a quadratic equation and this is a linear equation. So now what will we be doing is one equation, we'll try to substitute it in the other equation. So from here, we can find what is y equal to. Y will be equal to 6 minus x. This 6 minus x, which is equal to y, we'll replace it over here in our first equation. So instead of y, we'll replace it over here. So 6 minus x will be equal to x squared. That is, this value we are replacing for the value for y. So now we'll shift everything to one side. So it becomes x squared. This when it comes over here, it becomes plus x minus 6 equal to 0. Now, our product has to be negative 6 and the sum has to be plus 1. So it will be 3 and negative 2. So when we multiply, we get a 6. When we add them, we get a 1. So it is x plus 3 and x minus 2 equal to 0. So x will be equal to negative 3 and 2. Now we need to find, we have found the values for x. Now we need to find the value for y. Y will be equal to 6 minus x. So when x equal to negative 3, y will be equal to 6 minus 3. So it will be 6 plus 3. So it is equal to 9. When x equal to 2, y will be equal to 6 minus 2. So it will be equal to 4. So now we write out our solution. When x is minus 3, y will be equal to 9. And when x is 2, y will be equal to 4. For the next question, which is a bit complicated, the second question, we have to solve x squared minus 2xy plus 3y squared equal to 6. And 2x minus 3y will be equal to 3. Now, we'll just name the equation so that it becomes easier for us when we do it. So, our first equation and the second equation we have got. Now, from our second equation, we'll try to find the value for x. So, now this is 2x will be equal to 3 plus 3y. So, x will be equal to 3 plus 3y over 2. So, this we'll name it as third equation. So, now substituting equation 3 in 1. That is this the value for x, we are going to substitute it in equation 1. So, wherever there is an x, we'll replace it by 3 plus 3y over 2. So, 3 plus 3y over 2, the whole square, minus 2 into 3 plus 3y over 2. Y will not do any changes. We'll just write y as it is. Plus 3y squared equal to 6. We have just substituted this value in our first equation. Now, when I simplify this is of the form a plus b the whole square. A plus b the whole square, the formula is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. We'll apply that over here. So, it is 3 squared plus 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3y plus 3y the whole square, and this 2 also has to be squared. 2 square is 4. This 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Now we'll multiply with this y. So minus 3 into y will give us minus 3y. Minus into 3y is minus 3y. Minus 3y into y will give us minus 3y squared. Plus 3y squared will be equal to 6. Minus 3y squared and plus 3y squared, we can cancel it out. Now we'll simplify this. When we simplify it, we'll get it as 9 plus 18y plus 9y squared over 4 will be equal to, I'll shift this 3y to the other side. So it is 6 plus 3y. Last step again. So it is 9 plus 18y plus 9y squared over 4 will be equal to 6 plus 3y. Now I'll multiply both the sides by 4. So it comes as 9 plus 18y plus 9y squared will be equal to 4 multiplied by 6 plus 3y. Now I'll expand it. Plus 18y plus 9y squared will be equal to 24 plus 12y. Now I'll shift everything to one side. First I'll rearrange as well. So it is 9y squared plus 18y minus 12y plus 9 minus 24 equal to 0. So it comes as 9y squared plus 6y minus 15 equal to 0. Now I'll divide the entire equation by 3. So it gives us 3y squared plus 2y minus 5 will be equal to 0. So the product has to be minus 15 and the sum has to be 2. So the factors will be 5 and minus 3. So I'll substitute it over here. So it comes as 3y squared minus 3y plus 5y minus 5 will be equal to 0. So 3y is common, I'll take it out. So y minus 1 plus 5 is common, y minus 1 equal to 0. So y minus 1 into 3y plus 5 will be equal to 0. So we get our answer as y equal to 1. And this one will be y will be equal to minus 5 over 3. Now we have got our values for y as y equal to 1 and y equal to minus 5 over 3. Already we had our equation for x will be equal to 3 plus 3y over 2. Now we'll just replace the values for y in x. So when y equal to 1, x will be equal to 3 plus 3 multiplied by 1 over 2. So it will be 6 over 2. So it will give us the value as 3. Now when y equal to minus 5 over 3, x will be equal to 3 plus 3 multiplied by minus 5 over 3 divided by 2. So this 3 and 3 gets cancelled. So 3 minus 5 over 2. So it is minus 2 over 2. So it is minus 1. So our solution will be when x equal to 3, y will be equal to 1. Y equal to 1. When x equal to negative 1, y will be equal to minus 4 over 5 over 3. Now the third question, the line x plus 2y equal to 9 intersects the curve xy plus 18 equal to 0 at the points A and B. Find the coordinates of A and B. The third question, the equations are x plus 2y equal to 9 and xy plus 18 equal to 0. In this, if you take, this is a linear equation. So this we try to find the value for x. X will be equal to 9 minus 2y. Now this will substitute in the second equation. Instead of x, we write it as 9 minus 2y into y plus 18 equal to 0. Now multiply by y, 9y minus 2y square plus 18 equal to 0. So now we rearrange it, plus 9y plus 18 equal to 0. Now multiply the entire equation by negative sign, 2y square minus 9y minus 18 equal to 0. So now here we have a 2. This 2 has to be multiplied with 18. So our product is minus 18 multiplied by 2 is minus 36. And the sum has to be minus 9. So it will be 12 minus 12 and 3. So now we'll replace it as 2y squared minus 12y plus 3y minus 18 equal to 0. 2y is common. So y minus 6 plus 3 is common. So y minus 6 equal to 0. So it is 2y plus 3 and y minus 6 equal to 0. So y will be equal to minus 3 over 2 and y will be equal to 6. Now we'll write it over here. When y equal to minus 3 over 2 and our value for x will be equal to 9 minus 2y. So we'll replace in that x equal to 9 minus 2 into minus 3 over 2. So this and this gets cancelled. It is 9 plus 3. So it is a 12. When y equal to 6, x equal to 9 minus 2 into 6. So 9 minus 12, that is equal to minus 3. So we can write our coordinates of A. A is when x is 12, y is this. So x is 12, y is minus 3 over 2. This is the first coordinate of A. And our second coordinate, that is our B, will be equal to x is minus 3, y is 6. This is our. Now the fourth question. Find the value of the constant k for which the line y plus 2x equal to k is the tangent to the curve y equal to x square minus 6x plus 14. So the curve and the line are touching. Fourth question we are given as y equal to x square minus 6x plus 14 and the line y plus 2x equal to k. Now from this we can find out the value for y. Y will be equal to k minus 2x. Now we substitute in our, this is our equation 1, substituting in 1. So we get it as k minus 2x will be equal to x square minus 6x plus 14. Now we shift everything to one side. So it is x square minus 6x plus 14 plus 2x minus k equal to 0. So x square minus 4x plus 14 minus k equal to 0. Now we are given that the line is a tangent to the curve at y equal to x square minus 6x plus 4. So when a line is a tangent, any curve is there. When a line is a tangent to the curve, it will touch the curve at only one point. So now we have, that is, we have only one solution or only one rule. When it has one solution, the discriminant will be equal to 0. That is, b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. When we substitute the values of b squared minus 4ac, when we equate that to 0, we can find the value for k. That is, here in this we have a equal to 1, b equal to minus 4 and c will be equal to 14 minus k. So now replace it in that b squared minus 4ac. So it is minus 4 squared minus 4 into 1 into c is 14 minus k. That will be equal to 0. So when we simplify it, it is 16 minus 4 into 14 minus k equal to 0. So let us subtract 16 on both the sides. So we get it as 14 minus 4k equal to negative 16. So 14 minus k divided by 4 on both the sides, negative 4. So we'll get a 4. So minus k will be equal to 4 minus 14. So it will give us a negative 10. So k will be equal to 10. I hope you all have understood the method of solving quadratic and linear simultaneous equations. Thank you.